match is a grudge match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Representing Crazy Sexy Cruel, formerly a member of Sexy and Smooth, from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, weighing 222 pounds. He is the Lion of Red Deer, AJ Smooth.
Here we go, Tony Slade. This should be a heck of a battle. A real grudge match here.
There's a little bad blood between
Absolutely.
these two.
They have worn the same gear to win tag team championships, but here tonight, partners collide, former partners, former best friends, as Sexy Ryan Slade takes on the smooth side of Sexy and Smooth, AJ Smooth. This is a grudge match that's really been building, and actually it spans across the Midwest. As Smooth's hatred for Slade is at a higher level than I've ever seen in any of their rivalries, as he actually took the time to interfere and cost Ryan Slade a matchup in 3X Wrestling, and then next week, depending on the health of them after this match, Smooth is challenging Slade for the Steel Domain Wrestling title up in Minneapolis. So a lot of bad blood here. I don't know if you'll get the theme songs on the YouTube
They're going
version.
right at it.
There we go. The fight is on. Yes, I'm not surprised here. This should be really quite a brawl. There's a lot of bad blood here. Oh! What a chop there! Big shot there. Huge shot. Right to the throat. Oh, wow! Man
AJ
alive!
Smooth mixing it up with some
Knocked
jabs
all the-
and a chop.
Knocked all the syrup out of the Canadian with that one. As now Ryan Slade firing away. Remember, Slade had that amazing victory over Eric Cannon with that incredible second rope Canadian destroyer. And then immediately following the match last month here in Des Moines, Smooth attacked Slade from behind, taking him out with the KTFO. As Smooth takes a breather. Now, these two longtime pop music enthusiasts, Taylor Swift fans, I don't know if you'll get the theme music on the YouTube recording of this, but AJ Smooth came out the bad blood, whereas Ryan Slade responded with "We are never ever getting back together." So a lot of emotion in this one, Tony Sly. I know you're a big Taylor Swift fan.
You know it, Guthrie. Just don't tell anyone.
Big right hand there by Ryan Slade. As we have Slade gathering back up to his feet into a big scoop slam. Look at that turning. Every side of the crowd got a look there.
Ryan Slade exhibiting his strength, but if you actually go by what they do in the weight room, AJ Smooth is just as strong, if not stronger.
And what I'm interested in with Slade, a beautiful crab applied here, Boston crab, elevated, and Smooth.
He's going to get to the
ropes. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete, physical specimen in his own right. Slade coming into this bout, it was rumored he was dealing with a recently separated shoulder that had been popped back into place, but was still giving him a lot of pain.
Technically, it was a dislocated shoulder there, Guthrie.
And thank you, Dr. Sly.
I've had a dislocated shoulder in the ring. How many of you have?
None. Absolutely none. And tell us more about what's it like to have a dislocated shoulder.
Well, I'll tell you, I wasn't wrestling 2 weeks later, so that's going to be a disadvantage for Ryan Slade in this match.
And I don't even know. I mean, Smooth does a lot of scouting, but as you see, Slade isn't even trying to give away that he might be injured. He doesn't have any of that special tape, anything over his shoulder.
Well, the thing is, I don't know which shoulder it is, and I don't know if AJ Smooth does either.
Big forearm. Oh, big right hand. Yes, they're brawling right here by us here. Man alive. This is bedlam. Irish whip reversal into the post and into the shoulder. And regardless of which shoulder is the injured one, that's certainly injured now. As now Smooth goes right to work to him. Is now the crafty technician has the focal point of attack.
And he's going to continue to work over that shoulder.
Ooh, big right hand.
Punches, kicks, submission moves. He's going to work it over real well.
Look at this. Wow, look at the torque and the pressure he's applying to that shoulder right now. And the way he's even bending the wrist back. I mean, that
can't feel good for Ryan Slade.
Completely disconfiguring the arm there. Yes, nice move by Slade. Head scissors. And the crowd appreciates the counter. As Ryan Slade, actually a very good technical wrestler when it comes down to it. Very popular star here in the Des Moines area. But Smooth immediately.
Right back at that arm.
Yes.
He's not going to let up on it. Notice he's not getting up to pose or showboat or anything like that. He's right back on that.
Slade into the ropes.
And using every bit of the 5 count.
Absolutely.
Very smart wrestling by AJ Smooth. Almost intellectual even.
What's Smooth got in mind here? Now, this is, wow, using the ring environment to full advantage. Bit of a risk on Smooth's part to take it to the apron. Could get knocked off, but it paid off.
Of course it paid off. He knew exactly what he was doing. He has a strategy to work over that arm, and he's going to implement
Slade
it.
having to fire back with Desperation forearms. Irish whip. Oh, that arm is very much bothering Ryan Slade right now.
Just gave out. Might have come out again.
He might have been trying to hide any sort of injury in the opening stanza of this bout, but there's no hiding it now. Oh, wow. What a technique here. As he's just pressing the balls of his feet directly down into the socket and stretching that arm as tight as he can.
He's slowly wearing Ryan Slade's shoulder socket down.
And that's the type of technique you only learn from years of being this sadistic technician.
And that's exactly what AJ Smooth is.
Kick to the midsection by Slade, but it wasn't enough. As Smooth, understandably, has full control. And even the placement of that clothesline, he aimed it more toward the shoulder of Slade. As he goes right to work. He's slowed down the pace to a level that, quite frankly, Slade is not used to.
And what's wrong with that? Because he's dominating the match.
Wrong.
It's obviously
clearly a great strategy. And statistically, when Smooth can take the pace to this level for the majority of the bout, he comes out on the winning end 90% of the time.
He's just torquing that arm.
Absolutely. Punch to the midsection, Slade. Oh, wow. And before Smooth could lose the grip, he took it down himself. It's an impressive display here by Smooth. Just the variety of tactics he's using to apply pressure to the same area of the body. A very well-versed athlete is AJ Smooth. Slade is trying to fight out of this.
Trying, but not being successful.
No, certainly not. And the forearms get, takes him down there into a, wow, Fujiwara armbar. And I notice he's squeezing his fingers around the wrist in such a way he can actually physically press down on the veins of Slade to apply more pressure. And you can hear Slade screaming in agony.
I don't know how much more Slade can take, how much more punishment on that arm and that shoulder joint.
Well, I think Slade cut a break there as Smooth let go, and I think he thought Slade maybe had reached the rope and misheard Billy J. But Slade certainly can't. He's in no position to take advantage right now. Certainly a masterful performance here by Smooth thus far. Now this is all this success, and now's the time he chooses the job with the crowd. Oh, and Slade ducks. Wow, a power slam. How did he pull that off? I mean, he's as strong as they come, but still.
I think that was all heart there, though.
That might have been a terrible mistake on the part of Slade, actually.
He's doing more damage to his arm.
Smooth up to his feet. As the crowd is just calling for the head of AJ Smooth. Wow! He almost knocked his head off there. Clothesline. It's up to that right arm to keep Ryan Slade in this one. Lifts him up. Big body slam. But I gotta say, I mean, he's using any tactic he can right now, but if Slade can get this to a point where he can choose not to do the upper body moves, wow! Big spear, but...
Did that take a toll on that shoulder?
Absolutely it did. Oh, wow. Smooth, ironically, gets his shoulder up. Slade is fired up. He has more momentum now than he has, and I'd say, the last almost 10 minutes. Oh, what is he going for? Oh, the right legs? for the right plug. Oh, Canadian satchel. Canadian satchel. Oh!
Wow, that was all heart kicking out there by Ryan
incredible.
Slade.
As the placement of the knees weren't just on the chest, it was on the shoulders too.
I think the crowd is starting to get to AJ Smooth.
I think so too, and really this crowd is just going for the head of AJ Smooth.
And AJ Smooth is going after the shoulder of Ryan Slade.
That shows the importance of crowd reaction in wrestling, as that could be a difference maker if Slade somehow miraculously comes out with a victory here.
And it would be a miracle at this point.
And thus far, this is one of the best strategies I've ever seen anyone use against Ryan Slade. But what is Smith doing? A superplex? Now that's just pure hatred. A headbutt by Slade. Kick to the head there. Nice move. What's he got planned here? Oh, he's got him up into a victory roll. Oh, Smooth's got the ropes. Oh, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for